This is a desperate hunt to evacuate people from frontline villages that look destined to fall to Russian forces in the coming days. They're just a few miles away. Emergency services have had calls pleading for help from people in the town of Soledar. They're risking their lives looking for the people who want to leave, but they can't find them. Natalia Babenko is the only person left in her apartment block, but she won't go. Natalia, why don't you want to leave?
Понимаєте, у мене такі болячки, і я не хочу бути навязчиві, понимаете, а так, щоб десь китатися там, ото по різним заведенням, я не хочу.
Aren't you scared, though?
Ну, вам не страшно, Наталья Афанасьевна, здесь?
Страшно. Ну, і мені страшно. Просто я.
These towns and villages appear deserted, but there are plenty of people still here. The fighting is intense nearby. People call for help, and they just simply don't turn up to be evacuated. It seems counterintuitive, but the more the danger, the more the bombing, the less people actually want to leave their homes. They prefer to actually stay where they feel at least safe rather than get in this truck and go to another city. It means that they just sort of stay here, but hit bombs all the time.
Let's go to another place. Едем в другое место, да?
Да. Тут небезопасно.
So what's going on?
Where's the tank?
We're going because there's a tank position. The emergency services guy who's showing us around has said basically from that position, if they're firing, they'll be incoming here any second. The crews gather to discuss the next destination.
Вот это только так, по-другому никак. Возле Кнауфа, который постоянно
Да.
А сейчас? Сейчас нормально, сейчас поедем.
Поехали, не теряем время дальше.
We climb on board their enormous rescue truck. It's a form of armoured personnel carrier. They call it the Capsule. It can seat 17 in the back. Well, we've had to change direction because the road that we were travelling down is now seeing direct fire between the Ukrainian and Russian forces. This truck is so big, it is armoured, but it's so big it'll take direct hits, potentially from missiles, which will still destroy it. We weave our way towards that next destination along the Ukrainian lines.
Эвакуироваться есть желающие? Куда? Bakhmut.
We reach another group cooking outside. There's no water or power anymore. I'm not going anywhere, she says. If God wants me to live, I'll be saved. They start arguing if one of them should go before agreeing they won't. The officer warns they're running out of time to change their minds. They're choosing to stay here, underground, in the darkness. There's 23 people, including children. They collect water in buckets. Their radio is their only contact with the outside world. It's miserable, but it is home.
Если мы уедем, мы сюда уже не приедем. И вообще, бомжи.
Nadezhda comes to see us off. She's worried for her sons and for our mothers. She gets more and more upset. It's very sad.
No comments. She's very nervous.
Yeah. But they won't leave. It's crazy. They're very, very upset. It's sad, yeah. It's sad. The crews are already in the midst of the fighting, but they insist that they'll continue to go out day after day until they can't go anymore. And nobody knows when that will be. Stuart Ramsay, Sky News, in the Donbas.